It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Interbet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Race 4 on the card. The first leg of the first jackpot is an MR72 handicap over 1,600 metres. Race 4 due off at 2:30. Looks a very open race. They're betting it very wide. Before we discuss the respective runners' chances, let's have a look at number 10, Don't Touch Me, who's on a hat-trick when he won on the 8th of September at Greyville on the Hollywood Bets Greyville Polytrack. We have an interview package with Byron Foster, Carl Hewitson and Tabisa Gumedi.
Hay balls along the inside and fade to black. Don't Touch Me. Say Sura's putting in a run on the grandstand side. Don't Touch Me still by a length from Say Sura. Don't Touch Me's grinding away. Say Sura's coming with a run on the outside. Don't Touch Me's fending them off from Say Sura. Don't Touch Me kept up the gallop. Say Sura, Rock With Me, and then came Living Waters.
Airways Law, I read Andrew Harrison's report there saying could be anything, and I'm probably in his camp. He's impressed us from race 1 to race 2. It's hard to say that he's come on because he's such a laid-back horse. We've talked about him being a colt, but he's very laid-back for a colt, and he's just come along very nicely, and he's got a nice draw, and it's a nice step up, a nice sort of race to step into a handicap. So we'll just want to see where we are with him, and like I say, he's still unknown, and we're just hoping for a nice run.
Yeah, A Whole New World also had a little bit of an indifferent run last time. He's looking for a bit of ground. I brought him back in the mile. We freshened him up, so I'm hoping for a good run from him. You know, that's why we've come back a little bit shorter rather than go over a long trip again.
Sir, Don't Touch Me. I won a very good race last time. I won 2 in a row now. He's been working very well at home. I just tend to be a very nice horse. My only concern is a draw, but I think if he jumps so smart to get to the front, do his own pace, he'll run a very good race.
Well, Don't Touch Me is certainly on the upgrade. He's won his last 2 starts quite nicely, and last time out he beat Cezura, and Cezura came out of that race to win his next start, so the form has certainly been franked. Don't Touch Me, well respected in the market in an open race. They're betting 5-1 the field here, and Don't Touch Me, Warren, is at 11-2. Nice comments coming through from Byron Foster regarding the unexposed number 2 Airways Law. He could be anything. He did beat Quizmaster, who I don't think fluffed his lines next time out. I think on the day the 2 of them, Fiery Duke and Quizmaster, pulled well clear of the rest of the field. So I'm not that concerned that Quizmaster didn't follow up and win. I quite like number 3 Just for the Penny. Is one of my horses to watch out for, but it's an open race.
It is an open race, and having a word with Byron off air at Mrs. Plattner's place there at Summerfeld. It really was wonderful to spend some time with the team there. He just said to me, watch this colt, because there's a bit of a twinkle in Byron's eye when he talks about this horse, and why not? He's beautifully bred, he's come about it the right way. We were just saying off air when I was with him on Thursday that's the horse you want. You want a laid-back horse at home, and you want the competitive one on the racetrack, and that's what he is, this colt. I'm excited to see him run, as is Byron.
And I certainly wouldn't be surprised if he stepped up to handicap company right out of his maiden win and beat this field, because he has that look about him. He's a very handsome individual.
Absolutely. I'm expecting a lot more from A Whole New World, as is Carl, as we heard. I like him, this Ideal World gelding. So I'm ignoring his last start. He's got to have a bright chance. Ferrari Ice, Keegan de Mello told us last time that he would need the run. He did need the run. Let's hope he can do better this time. And if Don't Touch Me reeled off the hat-trick, I certainly wouldn't be shocked. And having a word with Tabisa there in the interviews and off air, he's been working well and he's in a good space. He's a happy horse, this horse, Don't Touch Me. But a competitive race, for me, I'm looking forward to seeing Airways Law and Don't Touch Me. Those are my 2 horses for this race.
Obviously, you've mentioned Ferrari Ice. He steps back onto the Polytrack. He won his last start on the Polytrack. We haven't given any airtime to the anti-post favourite, albeit a weak one. That's number 4, Silver Stardust, for the Justin Snaith team. Anton Marcus takes the ride. Beautifully bred son of Silvano. relatively unexposed. He's only had 5 starts. He took 5 starts to win his maiden, but he beat the very limited Lucretius when winning his maiden. So despite the fact that he's been priced up a weak favourite, I'm kind of on the fence with Silver Stardust. So like you, I'm in the camp of Airways Law, Don't Touch Me. I give Ferrari Ice a chance, and one of my horses to watch out for is number 3, Just for the Penny. But I guess you can't ignore completely the likes of Forest Jump, Silver Stardust, Teichmann either. So it's a difficult start to the jackpot. This is the first leg of the first jackpot. They're betting 5-1 the field. It's an open affair.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.